Look what's come through the mailbox. Catch you inside. RevelatorAlf. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well in these testing times. So look, guess what's come through on the mailbox? All these things for the workshop. I thought I'd kind of quickly go through them and, well, tell you about why I really needed them. So, let's get on with it. Now, if you go to the contacts page on the website or the about page here on YouTube on my channel, then you'll see a delivery address for any material or items. I'm really interested in any sort of product or any handmade product or anything that you think would be really good to feature on the channel as well. So if you want to send that over there, then please do. Okay, let's just get all this out of the way first and we'll do one at a time. Right. Okay, so the first thing I got, now all the links for all these products are all in the description below, so make it easy for you. So, now obviously they're going to be lots of alternatives. I thought I'd just look at these because they're going to be relatively good quality, but at the same time, you know, on a budget price as well. So I thought affordability and practicality, mash them together, a good buy. Probably. I think so anyway. Right, so these, look at those bad boys. Right, so these are internal and external Circlip Pliers. So if you've ever, hold on. Right, so these are Circlips. And basically, you've got two different types. You've got external and internal types. So one will stick on the inside of a ring. So internal circlips of a style you'd find on old front fork seals, that kind of thing. And external ones, these you find on the outside of a bolt or something like that. So if you've got a Harley Davidson, these are the circlips or the style of circlips that hold on the indicators or the turn indicators, the pinion bolt that goes through the top. Right, so you put these in like that. There you go. And if you want to open them up, you just open them up like that. Right, so these are the kind of pliers I thought, you know what, I really do need these in the workshop. I do. It's not something that you'll use on a daily basis, that's for sure, unless you're using circlips all the time. But I think just to have them in the workshop, because every now and again you come across some. Now, these are of a larger type. I am planning on getting miniature ones as well for the very small circlips as well. So they're going to be different sizes. So these are more of for the bigger type, and then I'm going to get a smaller type later on, and I'll bring those to you as well. All right. So this is by a company called Gunpla. So Circlip Pliers, like those. The next thing that I got, because I've been doing a lot of welding and metalwork recently, going through grinding discs quite a lot. So I found this set that is 20 discs, and it's basically 5 cutting wheels, which are 3 mil thick. 5 cutting wheels which are 1 mil thick, and then you've got 5 grinding wheels which are quite thick. They are 6 mil thick, and there are 5 pieces which are flap discs. So basically, because you're going to cut a lot of metal or stuff like that, these grinding, just for general grinding there, probably see that, all good. The flap wheels, that's for, you know, cleaning off metal, rust, that kind of thing. Paint, that's all good. But these are the ones I thought which would be really good. Probably not sure if you'd be able to see that in there, but you got the different thicknesses. 3 mil thicknesses if you're going to be cutting just as small bits of metal. But if you really want to save on the sparks or save on the amount of metal that you're cutting, then those little 1 mil discs are really good, but they are prone to shattering as well. So if you really want to make a fine cut, use those 1 mil discs in your grinder. Are these going to be better than any other grinding discs or cutting discs out there? No, I don't think so. But I think it was just a good value pack. So if you're looking for a set, good value, there we go. These are Galax Pro. Right, links in the description. All that sort of stuff. Right. The other thing that I got was this. These are magnets. So hold on, let me show you. Okay, so you've got two random bits of metal and you need to weld them together. You need to keep them at certain angles or right angles. You're going to be using square bits of metal, but this is just some scrap metal which I had. And you're going to get your magnets, and these are US Pro, and they'll do 45, 90 degree and 135 degree. You basically put one magnet on there, and then you can put another magnet on there, let's say. Like that, and that'll hold that up straight, whatever it is, and then you can just weld wherever you need to weld. Ta-da! Look good, you can do. Oops! But I've been thinking about buying a set of these for a long time, actually. So I'm so glad I eventually got them. I got a set of 4. Again, real bargain price, and they're magnets at the end of the day, and they're supposed to be able to hold 50 pounds. Which is 22.6 kilos. You know, pretty good. On the welding theme again, I got these from a company called Silverline. Now, I've used Silverline products quite a lot over the years, I've got to say. And for me, they've always been budget price, but actually reasonable quality as well. And over the years, I think they've just improved. Now, these are welding clamps. So if you do welding, or if you want to try and do a bit of welding, then these are just really good for holding bits of metal together. Or if you need to hold something firm on a table, you know, you can just clamp it down, that kind of thing. So you've got different types, there we go, for holding different bits of metal, different sort of shapes and sizes. There you go, look at that. So this is kind of more for flat steel. I suppose this is more for curved pieces or angular pieces, and this is more just for pinning stuff down. So good, again, budget price, but a really, you know, a really worthwhile product, I think, if you're into welding. If you're not, then you're not. Anyway, as I say, all the links in the description for these. Right, let's get rid of that. This thing here, I'm going to be doing in the future some work on brakes, that kind of thing, possibly. But I wanted a universal brake bleed kit. So this is what I've got. They're kind of quite inexpensive. I've used this set before. I don't think this is a set that you're going to buy that's going to last for 30 years. But at the same time, it's a budget price. If you want to get something done, like a brake bleed job, something like that, it works really well. So, you know, you've got all the fittings, you've got a gauge on there. Great. I've got another brake bleed kit from Oxford company. Let me get that, hold on. Which is this, called the Solo. Now basically you put this on the end of your brake bleed nipple, and you open the valve and you start pumping away on your brake lever. And basically it's a one-way valve in here, so the brake fluid will come out, go through it, but it won't be able to get back in, so no air will be able to get in. So, you know, I think it's a really good deal. I've used these in the past, they're really good, but I think this might be even better. So there we go. So brake bleeding for bikes coming soon, or I might just do it and get it done. Right, the next thing that I got, now this I'm really kind of excited about. Actually, these next two things I'm really excited about. Oh, when you open this, you've got to go, ha 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 ha. Oh, these are a set of Ratchet spanners, and they go from 8mm to 19mm in a nice sort of handy carry case. Really good. Look at these, chrome vanadium steel, and they're really good. So, you know, I've always wanted a set of these, and so many times, you know, I found myself in a bit of a pickle trying to undo bolts or do up bolts in very awkward spaces, especially if you've got a long bolt and the thread is really long and you've got a bolt right at the end. It's so much easier just to have these. I opted to get these one with a swivel head. I'm not 100% sure how strong these are going to be. I'm hoping they will be strong. You can get the fixed head as well, which, you know, I might get a set of those as well. You know, let us know, you know, if you've got a lot of experience with these. Are they, you know, good for, you know, really tight bolts, or is it once you've undone the bolt, you know, or eased it off, or the nut I should say, eased it off a little bit, then you start using this for ease of access? But say, let us know anyway. I always wanted a set of these, so glad I got these. Beautiful. Right, next bit. Again, another thing that I've wanted for a long time. So this is a company that I use quite a lot. It's from Maturk, right? And basically, it's a set of hand Allen keys, both metric and imperial. There we go. So there's the imperial. There's the metric. The great thing about this set, you've got the conventional hex head, but then you've got the ball head at the other ends as well. Really good. So that's good. And I've also got a Torx set here as well. And this goes from T10 all the way up to T50. There we go. So really good set. Yeah, basically, there's a handle. You stick this in there and the top like that in the right size. Do whatever you need to do. Bish, bash, bosh. Done. I had quite a comprehensive set of Allen keys, you know, imperial, metric. I didn't have the ball type for years, but over the years you tend to lose your Allen keys, don't you? They seem to go walkabout. So anyway, that's what I got, another set from this company called Maturk. Really good. Again, affordable. So I thought, you know, I'd get a set. Why not? This, I've got to say, this is one of these contour gauges, and this is just for the general workshop if I'm working on metal or, you know, trying to outline something and then I want to create a template. Really good. You just put it to whatever you need to make a contour template of, and then transfer this over to card or metal or wood or whatever, draw inside it, and away you go. Then you've got your cutting edge, and then you can just slide it in to fit something. Really good. And I've been using these for years. Make those awkward jobs around the house, around the house, around the workshop really easy. However, I found another use for this, and it's amazing, right? So let's say if you're at home or in the workshop and you're just, or on the train or on the bus or whatever, you're on a journey and you're bored, right? All you do, you just start playing with it like this. Trying to create little shapes. Hours of fun, and it's like one of those stress dolls. So it's really good. Now this one, it's really loose, but then you can lock it off as well. Lock it off, and then it won't move as well. That's really good. So there's links for singular ones of these, but there's also, I'll probably give the link one for this one, but it's also got a smaller gauge as well. That's a really good one. So in many ways I wish I'd got that one instead, but look, this is really good, really useful. So if you're around the house, you know the value of these. Anyway, right, last one, but by no means least. Right, if you're into your electrical work or any type, you'll have a set of wire strippers, right? And you know, wire crimpers and wire cutters. I got myself one of these. This is from a company called CK. There's lots of variations on the market, I know that, but it's just, I thought, so easy. You can crimp wires on there. Obviously you can do wire cutting, but it's the PVC sheathing that's going to be the real git. Now usually what you do, you get some, you know, offcut pliers, cut pliers, or you get a Stanley knife and you try and cut out the sheathing and all that sort of stuff. It's cumbersome, right? It takes a long time. Yeah, so basically what you do, you slot it along there, compress it until it grips, and then all you do, you just hold it in there and you start to pull it apart, and look, it cuts it easy. You don't damage it. Oh, so easy, so easy. And this is all adjustable for different types of wire as well. It's just so easy. So if you're an electrician, I'm sure you already have these, but if you're a home electrician or you like to do stuff on your bikes, on your cars, or whatever, get yourself a set of these. Really good. Right, hours of fun for me. Anyway, that's it. I thought I'd bring you a little bit of this for the workshop. These are kind of tools that I've been meaning to get for a long time. Some of them are consumables that, you know, you're going to go through anyway, so I'm always looking for a good deal on those. Some things, yeah, granted, I'm not going to use on a daily basis, let's say like those Circlip Pliers, but they're always good to have in the workshop. So if you're going to do a lot of work on cars and bikes and stuff like that, Circlip Pliers, you'll find that you'll need to use on quite a regular basis. I would get the bigger set, but I'd also go and get a smaller set as well. So once I get those come through the mailbox, then I'll bring those to you as well. But if you're into your welding, you know, home welding, as I'm just started myself, then yeah, getting these clamps to hold your bits of metal and these magnets are really going to be useful as well. So, you know, do that. Obviously, grinding discs, really good. Brake bleed kits are really useful as well. And those Allen keys sets, you know, you can find the sets with the conventional head and also the ball head as well. That works really well. But I'm not sure which is my favourite purchase. I think it could be this for instant satisfaction, or I think this for, well, just keeping yourself occupied on a long journey. Yeah, but maybe that's just me. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. Lots more videos coming. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com. All the links for all these are in the description below, or if you go to the products links page on the website, it's all there. It's all there. Right, catch you again. Ta-da.